This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details.
My name is Desiree, and I'm a first-generation college student.
I'm Zach. I'm undecided in my major, and I'm a catcher.
This message was sent to you.
$500 down the toilet along with your performance. You are worthless.
Get the hell off the field before you lose me any more money, you sorry
This is wrong.
I'm more than a bet.
Stop harassing college athletes over a bet. Learn more at morethanabet.org.
There's a myth a lot of us grow up believing that hair loss is just a part of life. It happens. It runs in the family. Once it starts, there's no stopping it. But here's the truth. That's outdated thinking. Scientific understanding of hair loss has advanced in recent years. Today we have a deeper knowledge of underlying causes, and we've developed science-backed solutions that are both effective and safe. And that's at the very root of Happy Head. Dermatologist-led innovation offering stronger, FDA-approved ingredients that work. But what really sets Happy Head apart is how personalized it is. They don't do one-size-fits-all fixes. You fill out a comprehensive consultation, and their board-certified dermatologists design a formula specifically for your hair loss pattern, goals, and lifestyle. And whether you're early in your journey or more advanced, Happy Head offers targeted options that actually work. Topical treatments, oral capsules, or potent dual-action bundles all delivered directly to you, discreetly and freshly compounded in the U.S. Most people start seeing results in 3 to 6 months. But the real magic? It's sustainable. This isn't just about growing hair, it's about keeping it long-term. So no, hair loss isn't inevitable anymore. Visit happyhead.com and find out what's possible when science, expertise, and personalization come together. Hair happiness starts here.
78 It's raining canes. Look at us. We're so pretty online. Actually, we're rather hideous. Your mic wasn't on. Sorry about that, Zacho. I thought it was on. I don't know what happened. Somebody came in here and turned it off. That's what happened. Hey, if you're wondering what the weather's going to be, look on your phone.
69, the high showers, chance of showers tonight, low of 60, cloudy skies. And Hawk, we had some tickets to give away.
Yes, we do. Tickets to the gun show.
The ultimate day of heavy metal is almost here, and we've got your tickets. The Summer of Loud Tour heads to Somerset Amphitheater on July 11th. Caller 11 right now. We want a pair of tickets to see Parkway Drive, I Prevail, Beartooth, and more. Call now.
Beartooth, cool name for a band. Am I right?
Name. Great name.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
And a great band with themselves.
Hey, Hawk.
Yes, baby.
I guess this question's for everybody. Have you guys ever pulled the trigger on an actual machine gun?
I never have. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I thought you meant like bought one. Yes, I have. Yeah, I went up to, with the Red Bulls up to
Ripley,
and they let me shoot one off the top of a Humvee.
Oh, no way. What?
Yeah, dude.
Like the big gun?
Like the big gun. It's unbelievably scary and violent and fun.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that sounds like a way cooler experience. So so Twin Cities Live is going to be down in New Prague tomorrow. So we were doing just stories from the whole area. Well, there's like a new tactical shop down there. It's only been open for like a month. And I went down there last week and they had me like shoot guns and stuff. And you can just come off the street, right? And you can just rent some of their guns that they have on the wall. And they have a couple machine guns. And so they gave me the gun, obviously showed me how to safely handle it and stuff like that. And so I did like the semi-automatic, you just like pull the trigger. And he goes, all right, now just put the selector down to fully auto. Dude, the feeling of just like pulling the trigger and having those rounds go off like instantaneously was one of the coolest things I've done in a while.
Mm-hmm. Unreal.
It was so fun. So I can't imagine being on top of it. And that was just like a little like small gun, small machine gun.
Yeah.
Like I can't imagine being on the top of a Humvee with the giant ones.
Ben, put it away.
I didn't. Yeah.
That doesn't sound very similar.
Wow. Oh my God. Who'd you shoot?
Oh.
You know what's weird is I feel like I'm going to be Tommy here, and I'm going to shoot down my own idea. But how fun would it be if we did power trip paintball and got like the 30 of us in a room and just squared off two teams and just went for it?
You could convince Tommy to just like take his shirt off and just run, and we just all fire at him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he'd be like Bert Kreischer, just shirtless.
Would he keep his mask on?
No, just mask
For safety.
That would be awesome.
There's
Stop shooting.
I think there's 2 spots, like one down.
Oh, wow.
One down, I think, close to Jordan, maybe.
There is, yeah. Yeah, that's where we went as a team down there.
Yeah. And there's one in like western Wisconsin, probably the same distance. But anyway, you can be outside, like in the woods.
Yeah.
Shooting it.
Oh.
That is the feeling you get when you feel those bullets whizzing by you.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Dude, we used to do that back in the early days of the power trip. Remember, Cory? We went to that place out on right off of.
It was awesome.
Out near Rockford, and they had
Illinois?
Rockford, Minnesota. Dude, I kid you not. I don't know why I called you dude, but you can tell I'm serious when I call you dude. They had a landing zone where you would get on a boat and land on the beach.
Yep.
I kid you not. Am I wrong?
No, it was basically a pontoon that had a ramp.
Yeah.
So
Like
one
it was
team would
D-Day.
set up in this kind
Get
of
outta here, I
treehouse,
swear to
tree
God.
fort area.
Wow.
That's
And
unreal.
you would walk onto a dock, get onto the pontoon, and it would go around this curve, and it would land you on basically on the beach, and you had to storm the beach.
It was crazy.
It was super
You know who's
intense.
really good at it and who has friends who, I think they still do it all the time, is Brian Oak. Like, they get real serious about it.
It was so much fun.
That was so much fun.
That was
We
the
should
last
do
time
that.
that was the last time I
Let's
did it.
do
though.
it.
Was
I'm in.
What? That was year 1 or year 2 probably of the power trip. That was like 03 maybe.
You get so sore.
Yep.
And somebody will shoot you in the nutsack.
Oh,
Yeah. Or right in the eyeball.
Tommy's
Well,
in.
let's hope that you wear masks.
Well, yeah, I'm saying like it's still shocking when you
I
have
guess
the
the panties
goggles
don't cover
on and
your
the
whole
helmet,
face.
and you just like get splatted right in the eye.
I know.
That's the craziest. Or you hit the fingers. Oh.
I heard that.
What?
Sauce, you would do it?
No.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, why?
Why?
You're no fun at all.
No.
You know what?
You can
Screw
just.
Oh, not so much.
See?
Killed him.
I shot him in the head. Took like 8 shots.
It's truly carbon. Screw you guys. I'm going home.
I do just picture Sauce hiding behind something and just putting his gun up over the top and knife and looking and just pulling the trigger.
Yeah. And
Eating
just,
a candy bar.
yeah.
Sauce can play the bugle.
Yeah. I'll play the bugle.
Oh, you can carry the flag like in Glory.
Who was it a week or 2 ago that said Sauce's head is a sniper's dream?
Yeah.
Who was it? Was it Crystal? Who said that joke? I love that joke.
Yeah,
It's probably hot.
Only bugle he's playing the ones on his fingertips.
Oh, those are so good.
Love them.
I love bugles.
Those are so good.
Where do you buy those? They have them at Target.
They have them everywhere, dude.
Oh, bugles are great.
When was the
Why
last
don't
time I
people
bought
do
those?
those?
No, because you're serious.
I am serious. I don't mess around when it comes to snacks.
Yeah.
Bugles are A+.
Yeah, Chex mixed with the bugles, the
Speaking
best.
of snacks,
Whoa.
I just showed Hogs. I bought some fruit snacks out of the
Of course you
vending
did.
machine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I wanted to eat them because I'm fat.
No, you're not.
They were full of mold.
Literally. I'm so grossed out right now.
And mold.
And the problem with that is I wouldn't have looked. He did.
Yeah, I don't know. I just opened them and I normally, just bear claw.
Just right here?
Yes.
I see that guy every Monday.
That guy rocks.
Yeah, he's the best.
It's not his
Something
fault.
he did.
Yeah, that means it's been 13 years since somebody bought fruit snacks at this entire building.
No, I bought them like 2 weeks ago. I eat them all the time. You
Wow.
can tell.
Gross.
Full of mold.
That is so gross.
love it.
Are you sure they weren't supposed to have the green on them?
Nope.
And I'm not being funny.
They
You know
are
what I
not
mean?
supposed to have that on them.
Wait, so what does the mold look like?
Mold.
Mold?
Hairy mold.
He's like fuzzy or?
It was just like
Just green.
splotchy.
I'm telling you, I think they might supposed to be like that.
No,
I
they're
can't believe
not.
you stopped.
No way. Yeah, that's impressive.
No,
that-
I'm
You didn't just wipe it off?
as much as I eat, I'm big on things eaten and
Big on what are you big on?
But like I look at everything because I'm afraid of any kind of like that.
What?
That's deep.
That makes
You
sense.
said it. It's super deep, brother.
I just said
What is
big
happening?
on it.
I
What are you
agree.
really
I lost
big
my
on?
train of thought.
I know
He
exactly
likes to
what
have
you're
his
saying.
fruit snacks.
He's worried about food
FDA.
poisoning.
Yeah,
big on food
I'm
safety.
definitely afraid of food poisoning because I got it
same
once
way.
and it's awful. I got it when we were in Vegas a couple years ago. It's terrible. It's
the worst.
So I look at everything, mold, everything, bread.
You
all
got it
of
from that slut, right?
Yeah, egg slut. Yeah.
My God.
Jeez. I don't think that was like food poisoning.
Surprised you didn't get it from that
slut.
cake vending machine.
Oh, let me tell you,
Hawk
that was some
loves
good
that.
cake, man.
Hawk is patient zero on that.
Yeah.
You're damn right.
Hawk don't care.
I gave the cake problems.
How many cakes did you get? 2?
2, and most
What
of it
kind?
ended up in the chocolate. And it was I ate it in the bathtub, and it's a disgusting thing. I really felt bad about myself the next morning.
What else were you doing when you were eating cake?
I was taking a bath, brother.
Soap?
Oh, he was hammering himself.
Any bubbles?
Oh, yeah.
So you just threw the fruit snacks away?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're over here in the trash.
You didn't eat one of them before you recognized it?
No.
That's
Damn.
impressive, because I feel like if I opened up a
I look at everything.
fresh bag of fruit snacks from the vending machine and just pop
Just
it in.
start eating. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
So you're telling me when it comes to food, you have attention to detail?
Yes. Yes, because I'm deathly, food poisoning is terrible.
You're deathly afraid of it.
It's the worst, man.
It's the worst.
You're big
It's
on
the
that.
worst.
Yeah.
And we put a lot of trust into Welch's, you know? We just assume that they're going to be good.
Wow, we brand dropped.
You sure did. You sure did.
I don't think they're real happy about that.
No.
I didn't say it. You can sue Zach.
Okay.
But don't sue Zach. No, don't
Or
sue.
do.
Am I
What
supposed
do
to
we
do
care?
that? I don't know what's
No,
going on.
don't sue
I'll be your lawyer, Zach.
Thanks, Parker.
Yeah, Hawk's lawyer's busy.
Yeah. He'll be done in about 10 minutes.
Doing what?
10.
Wow.
Yeah, he's taking care of it with Max and I.
It was BOGO.
Times are tough, man.
Yeah, Groupon. Your dad's expanding business.
Whoever's in the studio gets it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, sports. I got to hit the thingy, don't I? Sorry.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by Builders and Remodelers.
That's right.
Builders and
Thank you, Builders and Remodelers. Thank you.
Absolutely shocking last night. Cooper Flagg went first to the Dallas Mavericks.
They were scantily clad.
What? Generational, we think, right? Do you think it's generational,
Yeah, I
Parker,
tweeted he's
or not?
going to be a future Hall of Famer. Yeah.
You think so?
I think so. I'm huge on Cooper Flagg. And I think somebody asked him a question, I think it was Bob Myers, was like, who are you most excited to like play against when you get to the NBA? Like, is it LeBron James, Steph Curry? And he was like, I played on the USA select team last summer. Like, I went up against LeBron and Steph and all these guys every single day in practice. He gave him a great look. And there's a lot of videotape out there of him absolutely killing in those games too. He's just a 3-level scorer. He's 6'9". He's strong. He's athletic. He can finish at the rim at a really high rate. He ended up shooting 44% from three. Not a volume 3-point shooter, but can knock down open ones. And then he operates in the mid range. And I think if you look at some of those 3 or 4 type guys, Cory, we talked about it earlier, of kind of some of those tweeners that can handle the ball, but also play inside. Like, you have to be able to kind of operate out of that mid post, be able to shoot that kind of that pull up jumper, especially in isolation. They shot clock's 24 seconds. So a lot of times you can't get into sets. You just need to be an isolation type player. And Cooper Flagg has that ability. John Shire went to him a lot at Duke. Obviously, he was the youngest kid in the draft. He's going to have to develop, but there's not a lot of people in the one position that go to teams that have the opportunity to be really successful. And this Dallas Mavericks team has a chance to be really good. Anthony Davis, Derek Lively, Daniel Gafford, that's a really good front court. And then you Kyrie's going to be hurt a little bit, but they have some other pieces.
Supposed to be back by January-ish or so,
yeah.
I think.
So you talk about a playoff run with Kyrie, Max Christie, Jaden Hardy, some of these guys, like they're going to have an opportunity to be a really good team. And you add the number 1 pick to that roster. Like, I really look forward to watching the Dallas Mavericks next year.
I'm looking at the best available on NBA
for the second round.
Who is it, Hawk?
Because the Wolves have the first pick in the second round.
Yeah.
And it's a bunch of names I don't know. And I'm scrolling down. Happy birthday, Sean Hazen. Scrolling down. The 49th best player available. Minnesota's Dawson Garcia.
Is that so?
How can he be that good and then just not have it translate to the NBA? What's going on here? What's the plan for your boy? Is he going overseas? What's he going to do?
No, he'll get a chance. Yeah. He'll obviously play on a summer league team. Like, hopefully he gets, picked up in the second round, but a lot of times it's better to go undrafted and sign as a two-way kind of guy. That's what we saw Austin Reeves of the LA Lakers do this. My best friend, Jamison Battle, who plays for the Toronto Raptors now, same thing, went undrafted. And then you kind of get to pick where you want to go, right? And what situation fits you maybe better, because there's only a certain amount of roster spots. So you might not want to get drafted by somebody, and then you can go kind of figure out where you want to go, play in the summer league, prove your role. We just know the NBA loves their youth, right? Like, we took an 18-year-old kid who's been playing basketball for 4 years. Like, he averaged 4 points. Dawson Garcia was a, Big Ten type of talent, averaging 20 whatever a game. Like, obviously he's a better player right now. But Tim Conley and the Timberwolves see something in the future of that. So, Dawson works his tail off. He's going to give himself a chance wherever he goes. No doubt.
Well done.
Cool.
Yeah, well said.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Said that well.
Yeah, man.
I did well saying.
Really said it.
You know who I always thought was super good, and I can't believe he's never.
Hawk.
No, well, that too. Caleb Love,
Getty
formerly of
Watanabe?
North
Happy
Carolina.
birthday, Getty Watanabe.
I think he went to Arizona. He's 39th on
He
this
drafted
list.
yeah.
What happened to that kid? He looked so good.
I think he was really good in some games last year at Arizona. Just really a kid that had a lot of pressure on his shoulders and had a lot of talent. I don't know him personally. He played with Dawson at North Carolina, so Dawson has some, stories that I probably wouldn't share about him. But yeah, hopefully, hope the best for him. Hopefully something works out. And some of these guys, you just got to get a chance, right? Like you got to get a chance on the summer league, and I think that's what makes basketball in the NBA so fun and different than other sports. Is like we have this summer league of
my God,
they're shooting. But you had an opportunity to go prove yourself in an NBA roster, in an NBA type of environment, and it's cutthroat for a couple weeks there in the summer league. So hopefully those kind of guys that have made a name for themselves get a chance to prove it.
Hey, Hawk.
Yes, sir.
Are there? Let me ask a question to Cory. There are 30 teams in the NBA?
Sure. Yes.
Is that how many draft picks there were in the first round last night?
There were 30 last night.
30 last night. Mm-hmm. Outside of Cooper Flagg, if they played the game of, is that a real name or is that a real basketball player? How many of the 29 do you think you would have gotten?
I think there may have been one or two that I might have recognized as real people, and that might have been it. So I bet two.
Yeah, I kind of feel like I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
I mean, even the names, I obviously knew Darson Garcia, but the other names, it would have been a 50-50 shot of being like, yes.
All right, let's try this. Let's try it quick. All right, names. Real or fake? Burger King.
That's real. That's a real name.
Was he drafted last night? Burger King.
It's probably somebody's name out there.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Moldy fruit snacks.
Chris, what do you think?
I'm going to say he got drafted by the Pacers.
He did not, no. Real or fake? Derek Queen.
Oh, man. That's an unfortunate name.
Oh, D Queen?
Yeah.
Oh, D Queen.
He left.
He left 2 segments ago.
Again, if Derek Queen doesn't get a Dairy Queen endorsement, the world has gone mad. Headlines is next. Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
My name is Desiree, and I'm a first-generation college student.
I'm Zach. I'm undecided in my major, and I'm a catcher.
This message was sent to you.
$500 down the toilet along with your performance. You are worthless.
Get the hell off the field before you lose me any more money, you sorry
This is wrong.
I'm more than a bet.
Stop harassing college athletes over a bet. Learn more at morethanabet.org.
Hey. Bow, meow, meow. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Back on your Power Trip Morning Show for one final segment. Check us out. See how we look at KFAN.com/watch. Parker's over there with Ben. Ben's a short timer.
Ben's a good guy.
Where'd he go? Yeah, Ben's the best.
Ben he's a good man.
Ben had to go to the bathroom.
Love Ben.
Speaking of KFAN.com/watch.
Oh, is your mic on?
Yeah, it was on purpose.
Yeah.
We like to talk I talk with the listeners now during the breaks.
Oh.
Just kind of react to the chat and everything. And Kirby had this idea of putting a gunshot sound next to meat sauce falling.
Sniper.
Wow.
That works.
I was
Got him.
sniped.
Got him.
That guy sniped me from 3 miles away.
Headshot.
Yeah.
Sniper's dream.
Yeah.
Shot into the air.
The guy was on a satellite.
Yeah.
And he saw your head without a scope.
Yeah.
No punch. Oh, gosh.
Do. Here we are, guys. Here we are.
One segment to go.
This is it.
We can do it.
I know. A YouTuber turned boxer, Jake Paul, is becoming a Georgia resident. The young man has purchased a 5,000-acre ranch near Lake Seminole in Decatur County, Georgia. $30 million.
How much money do you think they have?
$39 million, I should say.
They have a lot of money, don't they?
Too much.
Hundreds of millions.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
$39
million.
Multiple. I mean, he's boxing. He's getting a bleep ton from that. The YouTube, he's getting a bleep ton from
His
that.
prime drink, which is outstanding.
Right. And
He's got a summer job at Lord Fletcher's.
Oh, wow.
That too.
I should go to Maynard's. I think they pay better.
Yeah. Better seasoned sour cream, too.
Oh, yeah. Better waffle fries.
Oh, don't get me started on those.
So good.
Yeah.
Might want to mix in some fruit snacks.
Man, you don't have to be so mean to me about my weight.
Actually, do. It's in my contract.
He has to.
Now it's time for Headlines.
Headlines brought to you by my friends at Wolf River Electric and wolfriverelectric.com. Go solar. Get solar panels put on with Wolf River Electric.
Come on now.
Great people.
Yeah, those billboards are everywhere, man.
Thanks.
It's sweet.
Yeah, you're welcome. Put them up.
I'm glad you like them.
Yourself?
Yep,
You put them up?
I put them up myself.
Wow,
Yeah.
so DIY?
It's my side hustle. I'm trying to be like the Pauls, not the Lamberts, the Jake and Logan Pauls.
Logans?
All right, so remember a couple days ago, this is such tabloid trash, but there's one thing about this that just fascinates me. So it sounds like Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom have officially split up.
Oh, darn it.
Oh, man.
Here's my
I'm gonna put this on my calendar. You doing the same thing, Parker? Put it on the calendar.
No, but here's why I love this. So they first got together in 2016. Then they had a daughter who turns 5 in August. They've been engaged since 2019. Never got married.
Way to go.
Great move by
I freaking love that the hot rumor is that the trip to space was the deal breaker. That he thought it was so cringe and embarrassing that was the final straw.
Hell yeah.
I wouldn't disagree with him.
But can you imagine? Think about where we're at in human existence now.
Yeah.
My fiance went to space and I had enough.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to say she's an astronaut, but she went to space on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You should be like, unbelievable. My fiance got to go up in this rocket, zero gravity. She's floating around.
Touch the
so
outer
cool.
rim. Yep.
Yeah.
But now we're at a spot where it's so awkward and cringy because she's floating around there with that flower. And it's like, what are we doing? And Orlando's like, I can't do this anymore. Yeah. My wife went to space. I have to dump her.
I have a question for you guys.
Love it.
And I'm being honest. Why is it a big deal that she went to space?
I don't know.
No,
I don't. I mean,
what do you mean? Like from which side? Like
no, I mean, like wouldn't you guys have gotten on that if you'd gotten a chance?
Yeah, it was the presentation that everybody thought was cringy, not the concept, I don't think.
The concept is kind of cool. It's like, I would take that trip.
Right.
I wouldn't act douchey like the whole crew did.
Yeah, that was the problem.
I wouldn't come back down to earth and kiss the ground as if I was gone for 5 months. You
did a lot of important work up there.
Yeah.
They all had their own little cellies, pre-planned, that they all came out of the ship with. But I do think some people have a problem just with the general idea that of all these rich people going to space, waste of resources, bad for the environment, so on and so forth.
Well, yeah, and then Gail's trying to say it was of this historic mark in human history. It's like, would you just stop with this grandiose idea that you guys are something special?
And didn't Katy Perry basically announce her tour connected to that flight? So that seemed a little, the whole thing just felt so forced. And I guess that's what Orlando Bloom was like. I don't want to deal with this anymore. I'm out. Can you imagine? Sauce, what happened? You and Kel split up? Yeah, she went to space.
Yeah.
It was cringy.
Yeah, I'm out.
Can't do it. Wasn't far enough away from him.
Oh, yeah. She could still see my head in space.
I can still taste him from here.
Oh,
whoa.
Again, they were never married, but still, think if they had been and they went to some kind of a lawyer. All right, so what are the differences here? Are these irreconcilable? Well, she did go to space, and I couldn't take it.
Couldn't take it. Yeah.
So there was no infidelity. No. She honestly just went to space for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was the Oprah sobbing that got him to the finish line.
I think she's darling, and she's my teenage dream. In case she's listening,
she's not.
No, she has some slammers though.
A couple of them.
Oh yeah. Well, she's got a new song.
Yeah, she does.
Pretty good. All right, Parker, I want you to guess first.
Sure.
It was on this date, June 26th of 1981. I'm going to tell you the year. That's not the
81.
The gamification of this. 1981.
Whoa. Game.
Oh.
Magic Johnson signed a $25 million contract with the Los Angeles Lakers. This is 1981.
Wow.
$25 million deal. How many years was that contract?
8.
8 years, 25 mil?
That's probably not enough.
Ben, your thoughts?
10.
Sauce?
9.
Max?
I'll go with 7.
Chris?
6.
Zach?
8.
In 1981, Magic Johnson signed a $25 million contract extension with the Los Angeles Lakers.
Wait a minute, I know this now. I just remembered. Is it lifetime?
25 years.
Yes.
No. That makes way more sense.
25 years, $25 million contract. Times have changed just a little.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, look at him now, though. What he's done off the court.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah, he's like a billionaire.
Yep.
Yeah, doesn't he own like 500 Starbucks?
Wheeling and dealing.
Yeah.
The
He has a
Dodgers
cure.
too, right?
Yeah.
Part of the Dodgers or something like that? Yeah.
I saw a tweet that said it was like if Cooper Flagg gets the Supermax for the next 2 contracts, his second Supermax contract will be over $500 million, which will make him a billionaire by the time he's in his mid-20s.
Why didn't I play basketball?
Yeah, you should have. You looked the
short.
part.
I did. I just couldn't dribble with my left. And I'm 5'11".
You didn't have
With
enough
shoes
hair.
on.
You didn't have enough hair for the hat. Your hair fits in
I did
the
at the
hat.
time.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Hawks phone.
Is that Belle Biv DeVoe?
What was that?
Poison?
Always good reminder to turn the volume down on your phone whenever you leave your home.
You
That
guys
was
need
the
to
last
see-
video, Hawk.
You guys
Yeah.
need to see what I just texted you all.
Oh, no.
Well, pull out the old phone.
Oh, my God. Artificial intelligence is fantastic.
That's terrific.
Tommy.
You got to put that on a T-shirt.
Oh, my. Oh, my. That is genius.
Yeah, it's
It is.
A+.
Well done, AJ Masir.
Yeah.
He's going to love
It's great
this.
hair on
He's
that.
going to
too.
love it.
It actually looks like him.
Yeah.
Like when you
Yeah, I
zoom in
know.
on
Look
the
at the
face.
faces. I know. The face looks like
Yeah.
him.
You got to put him in like some short shorts, though.
I'm going to tell you. Just the face.
He loves the physique, though.
Yeah.
What were we saying the T-shirt?
I wonder where
said?
he's zoomed in right away. I can tell you where he.
I don't remember now.
Something about Masked Man or something. What?
I don't remember.
Anyway.
One of the listeners does. All right, here's a trivia question that no one can know the answer to unless you read the story, but I just want to see how funny your guesses are. This is in Minnesota. A 34-year-old man in Minnesota crashed his car while high on mushrooms.
Heck yeah, that was sweet.
What was his name?
Oh. Donna Lasagna.
Donna?
Lasagna. Hey, it's 2025.
His name was Donna.
Hey, it's
Donna
2020.
Lasagna.
It's
Okay.
2025.
Yeah, hey, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
about it.
Parker, go for it. Take a shot.
Am I close?
Patricia Chest.
Thank you.
Well played.
You're the closest so far.
Nice.
Ben.
Closer than you, buddy.
I said Donna Lasagna.
King Koopa.
Like that, Max?
Yeah.
Okay, you said Patricia Chest was close?
Kind of.
I'm
We'll
going to
see why
go
later.
with Deshaun T. Words.
Hawk.
Believe it or not, I know this.
Oh, you saw this.
Yeah.
Zachary.
Mushrooms.
All right. Patricia's the closest because his first name starts with a P-A-T. It's Patches Magic Beans.
That's so
And
good.
magic, by the way, is spelled M-A-G-I-C-K.
Yep.
B-E-A-N-S. Magic Beans.
That's sweet.
Patches Magic Beans.
Didn't
That's brilliant.
not to bring us all down? Didn't like the accident kill somebody?
I have no idea.
I think
Maybe.
it did. Yeah,
Oh, it did?
I think it did.
Damn, great story,
Patches.
Cory.
Yeah, way to go, Cory.
I just have the headline. I don't read more than that. I don't read. I'm watching poker. You know? Almost always.
He's going to be great in prison.
Yeah.
Patches Magic Beans.
Those magic beans are going to get him out of a lot of things.
Do you think he's got a giant beanstalk?
I think he's going to need to be patched up.
Oh, what's his real name? What's his birth name?
I think that
it's
is
got to be
it.
something like just.
I think it's
Bill-
Donna Lasagna.
Donna Lasagna.
All you need is magic beans.
The number of, quote, everyday millionaires, people whose wealth is worth between 1 and 5 million, the number of them is soaring. And the story is some people in that range don't feel rich because one article claims that's the new middle class.
Oh, come on.
$5 million.
Having a net worth of 1 to 5 million.
Jesus.
Everyday millionaires. You know, just everyday millionaires.
Everyday millionaires.
Yeah, that's whatever.
That's the new middle class.
It must involve like 401ks and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe all your property and all
Not
your
walking around
all
money.
your crypto. Mm-hmm. Right, Cor? When are we going to get crypto rich? Come on.
Not yet. There's
How's
been like
Doge doing?
It's
Terrible.
back down to like 17. It's had like 2 giant runs in the last
Hawk
5
still
years.
hasn't broke even?
Not even close.
No,
I think
Hawk-
he bought
Hawk
it
and
at
I,
like
yeah,
64 or something.
Yeah, we both bought high.
I must have been high when I bought that.
Were
I
you with
should've done that.
patches?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was. He was with Donna Lasagna.
Well, listen.
Doing shrooms on I-35.
Last one, Ben, and then you can go.
Yeah, thanks.
How do you say
Can't wait to get out
the
of here.
the Band-Aid brand, C-U-R-A-D? Is it just Curad?
Curad, I think?
Yeah.
Sure.
I guess
let's
I've
go
never
with that.
heard it. I've just always seen it. That's how it's spelled. Anyway, so they ran this poll, so keep that in mind that this is a Band-Aid funded poll.
No way, a biased poll?
Yep.
Crazy.
They estimate, though, the average American in their lifetime racks up how many cuts, scrapes, and bruises.
Oh, boy.
Entire lifetime, cuts, scrapes, and bruises total. Cuts, scrapes, and
1,000
bruises.
sounds like too many, but I'm just going to go 1,000.
I do like
1,500.
Yeah, I do like 20 a year times 80 years. What's that math?
1,600.
There you go.
Oh.
800.
This is like all time, your whole life?
Your whole life.
But when you get old, you feel like you get cut so easily.
Yeah, all the time,
Just
right?
cuts, scrapes, bruises, all of that?
Yeah. The wind blows too hard, it kind of splits your skin open.
I'm going to go with like 20K.
Wow. Not bad.
I like that.
1,100.
4,000 is the right answer. Nearly 4,000.
Can I ask a question?
We're clumsy.
Can't wait.
Is Band-Aid like Kleenex?
I am stuck on Band-Aid brand because Band-Aid stick on me.
Right. Where like Band-Aid is the brand.
Name of the brand.
Okay.
Did you see what Parker just did there? When I was a kid, it was I'm stuck on Band-Aid because Band-Aid stuck on me. They added Band-Aid brand at some point.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's the truth.
did?
They did. That is true. It used to be I am stuck on Band-Aids because Band-Aid stuck on me. And then they changed it to I am stuck on Band-Aid brand. Yeah, that's absolutely that's a
I
late
never caught that.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
catch.
because I learned how you learned their hockey. All right, guys.
All right,
love
bye,
you.
Ben.
Have a
Bye,
great
Ben.
weekend. I'll see you most likely on Monday, but not Thursday.
Monday, but not Thursday. Okay.
Yeah.
Ben, I love you.
And you.
And also with you.
I cannot wait to go home and read some of the scripture according to Hawk.
Yep. Take it to heart, buddy.
Thank you. I will. Yeah.
Start living.
Very wise.
All right, now I'm going to do my PA impression, okay? Ben, I love you.
Mm-hmm.
Say it back.
I love you too.
Thank you.
Next.
That's pretty good.
Why don't you ever say it back? Why don't you say it back?
I know. I'll
Why
talk
don't you
to
say
him.
it back?
I'll talk to him about an hour and a half.
And good morning.
Bye.
Bye, Ben. Oh yeah, if you don't say it back to PA, the whole room stops.
Yeah.
Why don't you say it back? Oh, I will. Well, then do it. Then
Take
do
a
it.
deep breath, buddy.
Then do it.
Do it.
Love you.
Yeah.
There is a gal in Pennsylvania. She's a nurse and a life coach. She was trying to get on a flight. They wouldn't let her bring her dog onto the flight.
Her best friend?
Yeah, her best friend. So she abandoned her dog at the airport, and she has pleaded guilty.
Oh.
To being cool?
To basically going like, fine, if you're not going to let me take this dog, then I'm just going to leave it here. Just left her dog at the airport.
Did anybody ask the dog if he was chill with it?
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't want to go.
Yeah.
Dogs have rights. What is the ruling on that? Like, is there a law that says like you gotta when you buy a dog, you gotta
Yeah, something
take
about
care
animal
of-
cruelty.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're basically just abandoning the dog. You're leaving it at an airport. I mean, and who's supposed to take care of it now?
Yeah.
A lot of airport staffers.
Steve Lombardozzi.
Yeah.
Steve Lombardozzi, really?
Yeah, Steve.
He takes care.
Patches. They can do shrooms.
Yeah.
Interesting. Hang on one second. Let me make sure this is accurate before I say
What
it.
kind of dog would Donald Lasagna have?
Probably a giant, like, Great Dane.
Oh yeah.
Some sort of bitch.
Wow.
All right, you know how we always say that
Kiss
Rotten
me?
Tomatoes for TV shows, if you're anywhere in the 80s or lower, that's probably a bad sign,
know
right?
where you're
Like
going.
for whatever reason,
Okay.
it's I don't know, the numbers don't correlate the same as they do for films, right? If
Yeah.
you get it like a 70 for a film, you're like, all right, that movie's
That's
probably
fine.
decent.
Yeah.
If you're in the 70s or 80s for TV shows, that's not a great sign normally. Don't know why that is, but that's how it works. Season 1 of The Bear, if you ask Dave Schwartz, is terrible. He's wrong. 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It's
That's a
outstanding.
good score.
Wow.
100%.
Tremendous.
Season 2, 99%.
Pretty good.
Season 3, which I thought was really good, 89%.
Still above 80.
Solid score, but starting to get a little concerning. Last night, season 4 debuted, and the reviews are out. 79% for The Bear. That's
Must suck.
It's starting to slip. What's going on here?
Yeah.
Anybody start it?
No.
I didn't get a chance to watch it yet.
I love that show.
Same.
It's an amazing
It's so
show.
good.
It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
So don't know what the complaint is yet, but the ratings are not the ratings. Sorry, the reviews are slipping. for the bear.
Yeah.
Haven't done it yet.
I just
it's worth it.
If it for sure.
The first 2 seasons
100%.
are fantastic.
You'll blow through it because it's like half-hour episodes.
Yeah, they go quick.
Yeah, you'll blow
It's
through it.
so good.
I like that.
So good.
It's incredible.
It's one of the best TV shows in the last 10 years.
For sure.
It's that good. Yeah.
And props to them because it's been it's been 4 seasons in 4 years. A lot of these shows take
great point,
3-4 years in between. It's been boom, 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 boom. And the Bear has finished in the whole time it's taken Euphoria to get from season 2 to season 3. So props to them for that. But it was unusually critically acclaimed. So maybe this is kind of bringing it back down to the mean.
Maybe.
Yeah.
If it falls apart in season 4 or 5 is just the end of the run.
Yeah.
I just don't want Dave Schwartz to do a victory lap and say, I told you so. Because he was wrong when it was 100% and 99%.
Whatever happened to that guy?
He's around.
He's hanging out.
He's with Patches.
This is one of those weird facts that I think Chris is going to have a shot at knowing. That he just somehow in the back of his head, he knows this one.
He's handsome.
Knowledge.
Yep.
He is.
In his entire career, how many concerts did Elvis perform outside of the United States? Ooh. And where?
I would bet Hawk knows this.
Do you guys, anybody want to guess?
I'm going to say 1.
I saw the number, but I didn't see the places.
2, Shanghai and Hong Kong.
I'll guess Rio as
I like that guess.
Rio.
2.
I thought it was 1.
Do you know where?
Where would Elvis go?
I think it had
Cuba?
Was it Germany? When he was, I can't remember. I know Colonel Tom Parker wouldn't let him do it.
3.
3. All right.
All in Canada in 1957. So think about it. Elvis never went, quote, international. I know Canada's a
Colonel
different
Tom
country, but
Parker
never went overseas.
Was not allowed to leave the United States. He was afraid he wouldn't get back in because he didn't have a passport. I don't believe he was really a citizen and he was pretending to be.
Oh.
So if he wouldn't let Elvis leave because he didn't want him out of his sight.
Damn.
Good fact.
Yeah.
Really?
I got that from the Elvis movie that Tom Hanks was Colonel Tom Parker.
Oh, yeah. Is that good?
Damn good.
Zach, your thoughts?
Yeah, Daddy.
Well,
Austin Butler is Elvis. Thumbs up or thumbs down?
I mean, he's spectacular.
Take a breath. Start over.
Take the cigarette out of your mouth.
He's perfect. He was. I remember watching him when I was a kid, and he was on Disney.
Whoa.
So,
who was?
How old was he?
Colonel Tom Parker. He was on Kenan and Kel.
No.
I don't know what's going on.
Anybody think this is a good idea? This sounds like a terrible idea to me, but we'll see what you guys think. The Social Network apparently is getting a sequel. Aaron Sorkin is working on the next Social Network movie.
Why not?
No word if Jesse Eisenberg's going to come back to play Mark Zuckerberg, but
why?
According to stories, it'll be based on an investigation by the Wall Street Journal that exposed the fact that the company was actually aware of its own negative impacts, including the spread of disinformation. Your thoughts on Social Network 2, 15 years later?
Yeah, the first one
early
is
2010s, maybe.
Great.
First one's awesome.
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield.
Oh. But you would have to have Eisenberg play Zucker, whatever.
Would have to.
This sounds like a terrible idea.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
I'm not into it at all. No. If they were going to go to a different social media platform, maybe.
Tom.
Yeah, the story of Tom.
I just listened to that book, Careless People. Remember I was telling you guys about that?
Yeah.
I think it might be way more interesting than you think it would be.
Really?
Yeah, just because of not just that they knew about it, but how they found out about it and how their reaction to the negativity changed over time. I mean, the ideas and the mindset of the company was actually pretty good in the beginning. And then as the money continued to come in, things started going in the wrong direction really quickly, and they stopped caring so much about being good for the planet and good for people. It's pretty fascinating. The book was great.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Are any of you on Facebook?
Yeah,
I got a Facebook.
At the moment, I am, yeah.
Never was.
Yeah. Trying to sell a motorcycle right
You
now.
have Facebook?
And pick up.
I mean, maybe.
When I was in 7th grade, having a Facebook was the coolest thing ever. You would do TBHs. like for a TBH.
Oh, yeah. When you give someone the to be honest. And you really just did it because you wanted one specific girl to like it. So you could be like, I have a crush.
And it was a say what? You're cute and chill. We should talk more. Have a good day.
Yep. Oh, that was that one put up numbers, brother.
And I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna see her at school tomorrow, and I'm set. I'm good.
That work?
No.
It'd be the worst when you liked someone else's and they'd be like, to be honest, you're really funny. Damn it!
Oh. Tell me I'm cute. I want to be cute so bad, Max.
I swear. What filter do I got to use, Shawty?
A hotel in China has been forced to stop its Red Panda wake-up call service, which brought red pandas into guests' room and allowed them to climb into their beds.
What?
That's dangerous.
That's a lot of broken plates.
My God. Brilliant.
Sauce, let's say you're in a foreign country and you're sleeping the morning away. Louie's back here with Chris and I. We're going to babysit while you guys are gone.
Man, Hockey went through his whole plan.
Right.
So it's an appointment today.
Right. So it's you and Kel.
Tattoo shop.
What are you getting?
You know.
Yeah.
So it's you and Kel.
Yeah.
And you're, I don't know, pick whatever country you want. And you get to be a part of some kind of a wake-up call service where an animal climbs into your bed.
Okay.
What animal do you want to climb into your bed and why?
Can I ask you a question?
I can't wait.
Follow up. Am I guaranteed to survive?
Sure.
A rhino.
Because of the horn?
Just because of the, it would wreak havoc everywhere. But if Kelly and I would survive, it would
All
be a
you want
rhino.
is to survive, though. You might have 80 broken bones.
Yeah, exactly.
You just want to be woken up by a
climbs
big horn.
into your bed.
What about like a parrot or like a frog?
A frog.
You're asking me as if am I going to okay this? I mean, it's a hypothetical. We just
I feel like the frog would be slimy.
Yeah, you're so gross.
Prove it. What about like a giant, like real large, like as big as it can possibly be?
Oh, yeah.
Like
Still searching.
Yep, still stalling.
Well, no, I'm not.
So a really big, as large as it can possibly be.
Yeah, thank you.
Finish the sentence.
Like a horsey.
Horse.
Wow, you definitely were stalling.
Yeah. What would yours be?
Not an animal capable of crushing every bone in my body.
Maybe like a chinchilla.
Yeah, it'd be something soft and cuddly, like, oh, good morning.
Yeah. I would take the human animal.
The rhino was a wild pick.
That was a wild pick. That was just straight up dumb. Like, it's going to crush you.
You just want to be woken up by a big horn in the morning.
And by the way, I said you would survive. My guess is the rhino would kill Kelly.
Oh, my God.
That would be devastating.
Why,
I didn't say you'd
you are
both
a
survive.
serial killer.
You need help.
It's a rhino stepping onto their bed while they're lying in the. They're not going to do well. You should have picked something like a drunken sloth, right?
Why?
That's something you could cuddle with.
How's it drunk?
I just don't want it to get all swipey.
Yeah, maybe it needs a meeting.
Swipey, no swipe.
I don't want it to swipe. Yeah. This thing's it's got some claws on it. Yeah. I don't know if it can do damage or not. I'm not a sloth expert like you're a frog expert.
What about like a hedgehog?
Sure.
Yeah.
Now you're talking.
Yeah, okay.
Not a rhino.
Like
Rosie, if you could be awoken by any animal, what would it be?
Bosom.
Oh, that's not an animal.
But of what animal?
Yeah.
Give me a minute.
Yeah.
Take me a minute. Don't use it very often. It's been a while. Can't remember where's that.
The beaver.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, he's right about that.
Beaver's bosom.
He just yelled that once.
Swedish sombrero?
Rose, no.
Yeah. I can see me laying in bed, and then suddenly I look over, and it's...
Hey, it's Mark Rosen.
Oh, hey, Rosie, what are you doing here?
The beaver.
Oh, cool.
Rosie.
Last one. I know we've talked about this in the past, but it's back in the news again. A cop in England might lose his job after he asked a female coworker to pull his finger and then farted in her face.
Oh, God.
This happened in 2021. But it still hasn't quite been resolved, but it's still, no pun intended, it's still lingering.
Oh.
Yeah, but in his defense, she was a real brown noser.
Yeah, well played.
How can it be 4 years later and they haven't figured out what's going on?
I have no idea.
How can you prove a
She's still recovering from pink eye.
Yeah.
I'm just building up my case over here.
Isn't that all the evidence anybody needs?
Correct. Yeah.
Parker, good to see you, man.
Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys.
Oh, Parker, you're beautiful.
No, you guys are all handsome.
Thank you.
Zachary, do you know what's the jackpot tomorrow? Is it 94 something?
Gotta be 94 now, right?
Man, something like that. I forget what it was last week in Duluth. Something like 93.5. Maybe it's 94 or 94.
Week, yeah.
We're in like the almost mid 90s now. So power trip tomorrow. Initials at 8:15. The St. Paul Federal Credit Union initials jackpot is gigantic. We'll tell you the exact number tomorrow, but it's 90 something thousand. 5:30 to 9 tomorrow, 9 to noon is next. See ya.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
You too, Abadab. I'm so proud of you. Congratulations. Enjoy your adventure, baby.
My name is Desiree, and I'm a first-generation college student.
I'm Zach. I'm undecided in my major, and I'm a catcher.
This message was sent to you.
$500 down the toilet along with your performance. You are worthless.
Get the hell off the field before you lose me any more money you saw in
This is wrong.
I'm more than a bet.
Stop harassing college athletes over a bet. Learn more at morethanabet.org.